Alright, we're back for another episode of Zath's Replay Theater, and once again we've got AOT Jaeger 2, this time in the tier 4 Svietlana. Russian goodness, of course. This time you are top tier, however there are two carriers in the battle. That is challenging. Alright, so I'm going to do my characteristic screenshots. We'll talk a little bit about the ship. Svietlana is a tier 4, like I said, Russian cruiser. It is a very good cruiser. A lot of people really enjoy her. Pretty good guns. Good torpedoes, really good torpedoes. A lot of people, I think a lot of people disregard the torpedoes and just how powerful they are. And look at all the guns she has too. It's another reason why people like her so much. He's just bristling with guns. Because it's Soviet, right, comrade? Must have many guns, more guns, guns on top of guns. Guns shooting guns. Da! Alright, good enough. Now, no flags. Again, tier 4. Fine. Regular consumables. Tier 4. Fine. You can probably tell by now. I don't like to use much of my own stuff at tier 4 unless I'm purposely trying to seal club, and even then, I don't know, it's a problem. I like how you're already telling him that you're going to back this guy up. Now, be careful. I'm going to pause it for a second. You have to be careful because this guy might very well be suicidal. A lot of times, at low tiers especially, when you see a destroyer and they say, I'm gonna go B, they go straight into B cap immediately, get spotted, get shot at, get killed, and then you're like, I'ma help, and then right about when you get to here, that's when the destroyer gets killed, and suddenly, the entire team is like, oh look, the next target, and then they just shoot you and you die. So you have to be really careful with this. Especially with carriers, do not go in balls deep right away. Alright, you're better off waiting to see what happens. Excuse me. Waiting to see what happens with the flow of the battle. Because you'll get spotted, you'll get shot at. Bad things. Now, one thing you could do if you had the credits and you are okay with it, spend a little bit of credits. It's like, what, 22,500 credits? Buy yourself a Type 5 camouflage. It's the one that does 3% reduction in dispersion, or concealment, so that you are a little bit stealthier. And 4% bonus to concealment, or dispersion, I should say, which means that it's harder to hit you in the citadels. See, now here you are. You're making... I would be over here. I would be over here, and I'd be ready to just duck in and hide behind the island. The way you're going right now, you're going to be completely open and exposed. Everybody is going to be able to shoot you, and you have nowhere to hide. I would not have shot there. Shooting, see your visibility goes out to max range. You were detected there while you were shooting. And here comes the fighters. If you're gonna do this, get into the vampire smoke. Also, control click the fighter so that you're able to add your anti-air, whatever you've got to do that. I do like the fact that you're using hydro here. You need to make sure that there's no torpedoes coming your way. And the destroyers haven't been spotted yet. We've got, what do we got for torpedoes? For destroyers? Campbelltown and Wicks. Campbelltown's got stealth torpedo capabilities, so you gotta watch out for that. Okay, now. You have to be really careful here. Ooh, AP, I like it. Nice, triple citadel. There's the Wicks. Alright, get out of B. Head north, get behind the island. Follow the vampire. Get north now. Turn right. Turn right. You're waiting too long. 10 Ryu. Keep going. Turn right. Turn right. You're gonna beach. Don't beach. Don't beach. Now this is really bad. It's gonna force you right here. You've got this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy that can all shoot you. Plus you've got the torpedo bombers coming. You should have made the turn and gotten behind the island. This is a very aggressive play. You might get lucky and get rewarded with a kill here, but I think ultimately you're gonna end up dead. And you get the first blood.
Off to a great start.
You are fortunate that the North Carolina is shooting HE right there. That would have really hurt if that was an AP round, or AP volley. Phoenix goes down. There you go. Good, now you're getting behind the island, so you can use the island as cover. This is another reason why you stay behind a little bit more. You look at how people on the team are already complaining about their teammates and stuff. If you're the one who's always moving forward and nobody else is with you, then why keep moving forward? You are missing a key skill for commanders, by the way. You should be running priority target. You want to know just how many people are shooting you and targeting you. That comes in really handy. If you were at this spot here and you saw that there were 5 people targeting you, that would have told you, I need to get behind cover right away. Right now you have no idea what the situation is, and because you beached yourself, you're basically dead here. The carrier's going to drop on you, and there's nothing you can do about this. And you're watching instead of shooting, but okay. There you go. So, oh man, you should have torped. Look at those ships coming in to try to clear you out. If you would have torped back that way, you would have nailed at least one of these guys, if not both of them. Oh well. So yeah, man, way too aggressive. And looks like you just got so fed up you said, I'm out of this game. So here's the deal. You're way too aggressive getting into BCAP. Learn, just like the Dursky video, learn to use the islands for cover and to duck behind them if you're being focused. If you duck behind them while you're being focused, yeah, you're not shooting anybody, but you're living. Drop off of detection and sit there. And the nice thing about doing that is that everybody else on the enemy team starts shooting other people, because they're not going to sit there and just keep their guns pointed at you. So you wait about 30 seconds, 45 seconds, maybe even a minute, then pop right back out and start shooting again. But turning away, so that you can try to conserve your hit points longer and save your life and actually do more damage. So that's my suggestion for you. The biggest thing is just keeping an eye on where you are, where your team is. You'll notice if you look right before the end there on the mini map, your team was way, way, way behind. Most of them went to A. There were a few that were behind BCAP, like behind the big island at BCAP, doing God knows what. In that situation, man, you're gonna get focused as soon as you get seen. So I'd recommend doing those two. So once again, thank you for sending the replays. I think it's pretty awesome that you reached out to the forums and said, hey, I need some help here. What am I doing wrong? Keep at it. This game is incredibly rewarding, and it's definitely worth the investment in time, effort to get to know it and get to learn it. So please, by all means, send additional replays if you want. And that goes for everybody else. Any ship, any mode, any result, victory, defeat, I don't care. If you want some feedback, just send it. I'll take a look. And that's about all I got for you. So thanks. Have a great day, guys.